Hey, better you be just available before your screen and along with your notepad and pen, because I think the good number of assignments are going to be come over here, which I wish that you will be going to share with me in the form of your questions and queries today post my session. So I will make sure that मैं आपका समय व्यर्थ नहीं होने दूंगा, उसको वर्थ करने की कोशिश करूंगा. So we are transforming from Hindi to English. आज transforming education real-time challenges in a virtual ways, it's a very need of our. कुछ हमारे देश में कोविड आने के बाद कोविड की समस्या तो अपनी जगह पर खड़ी है और बढ़ भी रही है, लेकिन उसके साथ कुछ समस्याएं और जुड़ गई हैं. So many other problems added on it. I'll share one small problem, then I will start my journey for my today's session. You know, this COVID came somewhere in early March of this year to my country, India. हुआ क्या, हमारे देश के जितने डॉक्टर्स थे, नर्सेस थी, हमारे जितने भी स्वास्थ्य कर्मचारी थे, वो बिजी हो गए. किसमें? हम सबके इलाज के लिए. लेकिन रातों रात बहुत सारे डॉक्टर्स पैदा हो गए हमारे देश में. वो ऐसे पैदा हुए कि सुबह उठते हैं तो व्हाट्सएप पे दुनिया भर की वीडियोस आ जाती हैं. आप ये खा लो, आप ये पी लो, आप ऐसे सो जाओ, आप ऐसे मास्क बना लो. अरे भाई क्या हो गया, ये बिना एमबीबीएस वाले इतने डॉक्टर्स कहाँ से आ गए? So the thing is that everybody is going to be give the treatment to others without knowing the first the treatment should be given. क्या कहते हैं एयरपोर्ट पे और जहाज में, पहले खुद को मास्क लगाएं, जब आप मास्क लगा लें तो फिर आपके पड़ोसी को, छोटे बच्चे को मास्क लगाने की कोशिश करें. So very first we have to keep ourselves safe, ourselves at home, ourselves at the very safe zone. Then we should give some this kind of tips and TikToks to the others. But ये कई बार क्या होता है कि आपकी जो वायरल वीडियोस होती है ना, वो दूसरों को कई बार डिप्रेशन में भी लेके जाती हैं, कुछ फेक वीडियोस जनरेट हो जाती हैं. सो वी फील सो लो फॉर द होल डे, बट दिस इज नॉट द सिनेरियो, वी शुड चेंज. कैसे होता है? हाउ डू वी स्पेंड अवर टाइम? जस्ट बिफोर यू, because today my topic is related to the technology which has to be bring the education reformation. So I must share this particular slide, how my today's the users, those are using an internet or their laptops or their mobile sitting at home, maybe in the quarantine day, maybe in the isolation day, or maybe in the home safe day, they are spending a time like this. In a 60 seconds you have so many hits, so many, you know, the watch of videos and movies and Twitters and blah 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 blah, many things. But what basically we are looking for? Self-reliance driven leadership, work local, lead global. It's a big challenge. I'm going to give it to you. My all young aspiring minds, if you are listening me, transformation to digital academic leaders. It is the biggest challenge for my country. Challenge is different. I'll take it away. What? The UNESCO came up with the very first statement on 27th March of 2020 with saying 150 crore of students got affected because schools, colleges, everything is locked down. More than 190 countries. On the first statement, it was 165 countries. Later on, they came with another statement in the month of April. First week, they said more than 195 countries got a lockdown status. So the students got disconnected. What kind of the challenges they have? The challenges they highlighted like this, as per the UNESCO data, 43% of the young people have no access of internet at home. This means roughly 82.6 crore students have no home computers. 70.6 crores have no internet at the time for the distance learning mode. They have to have the teaching. Oh, amazing. I could find two more challenges which I have just added at my side. Another challenge is about my teachers' computer savviness. How many are able today even to express their views before the camera? How many are, my school teachers do have the even email ID registered by themselves? How much they are very much computer savvy to open a computer and find the applications like a Zoom, etc. And some of the courses like yoga courses, physical education courses, fine arts courses, music courses, do we require some physical interventions of the learners and teachers together? This is another challenge. We'll take up everything. First, we'll discuss the challenge, then we'll go for the solutions. Yes, India is still very lucky in this way. You know how? It is not the survey of one body. It's a survey of the number of bodies. They have already proven that We are going to be the first nation in this world having the internet accessibility. It is a survey says the 97% of the users use mobile phone as one of the devices to access the internet. Yes, that's what 93% of my young aspiring minds from the higher education domain, those are doing any graduation or post graduation or maybe post graduation diploma, they have access of internet. 93%, 73% they use their mobiles. Yes. So thing is that, so internet or internet accessibility is not a challenge, at least for my country as compared to the other countries. And you know one more thing, data is the cheapest in my country as compared to the other countries, cheapest. So it does mean that we have some other problem. What is that? Yes, just go through with this. Disruption. World is looking for the digital leaders, but the today's leaders, they feel that they are the leaders. But sorry, leaders of today is expert of yesterday, not tomorrow. Because 40 years of expertise in any field will never be ability, but a liability. Why I'm using this word? It means that I'm not giving respect to my teachers. Those are now 60 years old and they are teaching in a class. No, no, no. I have a full respect, regard for all the people, all my senior citizens, all my senior functionaries, bureaucrats. But if they are not going to be start their technology dissemination, learning together, and they do not keep their ego themselves that why I should learn from my younger, then I think it is a liability. Otherwise, it is going to be the asset. So this is the message I think I should keep in mind, and you always keep in mind that whenever you deal with some senior person, so you sometimes feel, oh, sir, he knows so many things, how will do? Gentlemen, I think you're just learning of Python will change your life. So why you're worrying that you have not studied 10 books or 20 copies? Sorry, nobody is going to ask your CGPA. Nobody's asking your even institution tomorrow. Whether you are from the elite institutions, whether you are from the private institutions, it is immaterial. We are only talk about your skills, digital skills, because the future is going to be along with the digital mode of working. I just handfold request to the many school people. Stop bringing offline school to online school. Doesn't solve the problem of tomorrow. You know what happened? Many of the schools after during the COVID, they don't want to be stop their operations. They ask the parents to please keep your ward in front of a computer or a laptop or a mobile from 7 till 1 p.m., 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the same uniform as he used to be in the school. Oh my God, is that way of the online teaching? One teacher is leaving a session, the another teacher has to join because student has to be there. Sitting in a home, just think about that lady who's a mother, who's the mother of two kids, and her husband is also at home, or grandparents are at home. She has to cook a breakfast, she have to make the home hygiene, no maids are allowed to be come, and she has to make the wards to be sit in front of their laptop, and there is only one laptop at home, and they during the lockdown period, the husband and wife, they have to do their business also from home, work from home. Whether they should give a laptop to the ward or they should use the laptop for their business, and they should pay the fee to the school. Just think of it. Just think of it. Why you're forcing? Please redefine, please redesign, please reinvent, please imagine the things. Why don't you give your videos? Let the teachers to record the sessions in the MOOCs platform and just to deliver it. And let the students to be go through with the video as and when the mobile is available, internet is available, and parents are available to translate them. And tomorrow you can go for a discussion. What is there for half an hour discussion? Maybe at afternoon session, maybe at evening session. Let the students have the hand raising and you can reply. This is sometimes ridiculous, the things when we have to be, because why I'm discussing today here with you people, because you are my future. You have to understand this. You have to change my world. The classroom and seminar halls are supposed to be like this post-COVID, maybe for many months, or it can be a practice for the years, because you never know. I tell you one truth. Whenever any error comes in an instrument or when virus comes in an environment, it cannot be become zero. It can be minimized with the help of vaccination or with the help of calibration. If you can say, if any instrument got error and it can be again zero error, I think it may be a supercomputer is going to be doing all the debuggings and going to be same. Tell me which virus came when 50 years back and still it's not existing in my country or in this world. I'm talking about polio. I'm talking about your so many, H1N1, so many viruses. So viruses are going to be stay with us For a long, long period, we have to understand how to stay with them. We have to get ourselves educated how to stay with them. So people has to change their mindset. Huh. Today, many teachers says, my students are not coming to the library, sir. They are not book savvy. They don't understand. They don't go through my notes. Ah, is it so? Which notes? Which you are sharing from last 5 years? You are sharing the same notes with the last batch and last batch and last batch. You're saying you just go through with my notes. Moment before the exam, you'll get the full CGPA. Sorry, my dear teacher, my colleague, my friend, or maybe myself. It is not going to be possible. Today, we want to be run a bullet train in our country, and we are teaching a steam engine in the syllabus. Sorry, you have to be have ready to become with the Facebook sort of things like online digital learning. You have to be, because tomorrow it's going to be happen when some book is going to be discovered in the university campus. People must be thinking, oh, where, what is this object? Unidentified object has been fallen to our campus, maybe from some other planet. Yes, it can be the scenario after a few years. You may be laughing today, but it is going to be the true for tomorrow. Okay, these questions I'm leaving to you. Answers are all with you. What new education policy says? Have you ever bothered to go through? I think many of my young people, my teachers, my colleagues, they have daily hitting COVID-19 on a Google, because Google said the highest hits come from the COVID-19. Nobody bothered to type on a Google NEP-19. What is that? National Education Policy, which is going to be work for next 20 years for my India from 2020 to 2040. Do we ever bother to go through with that content? What exactly the government have thought for us? What kind of the bureaucrats and the lecturer has made something the new curriculum for us? What is going to be impact to us? We should know it. We are the citizens of the country. Where is the learners looking for the change in the system? Have you ever bothered? The teachers have bothered what kind of skills that today is the learners required. Suppose I passed out in somewhere 93, as you heard my intro from this AV. 93, when I was studying, have been taught GW Basica. I joined my campus somewhere in 97. That time Pascal and Cabol were there. Can I say in my class, sorry students, I studied myself GW Basic or Fortran 4. I can't teach you Pascal. Then how I can think today to teaching a Python to you? Sorry, teacher has to be a learner every day, every minute, every second. If it is not, so what the learner is looking for? Why global market is not accepting my today's graduates? Yes, it is a true, it's a fact in the employability level. Don't you think that jobs are there, but we are not fit for the jobs? You try. Today, you just open the LinkedIn profile or other things. There are so many jobs. What they're asking you, sometimes scratching your head. What is this technology? What is the skills they're asking? What is the certification they're asking? Because your teacher doesn't know, how you come to know. So teacher has to become master. Then accordingly students, and it's now reverse engineering. Let the students to reach the teacher and tell the teacher, sir, please teach me this. Sir, please guide me this. Rather than whatever the teacher is writing on a blackboard, you're taking in a one way. Okay, sir, 75% attendance is over, sir. Sir, you given me the sessional marks because I wish you Diwali, sir. No, no, no. It is a very short-term goal. You are thinking for the 4 years comfortability in the campus. Who will think about the next 40 years comfort in the society? Otherwise, you will be in trouble. Because last question, when teacher will transform to ICT-based teaching pedagogy? These my 4 Ws. If you can reply well, I think there is no need for any kind of sessions more, and we can go to home and we can do our job. But unfortunately, the solutions are not available. How? How to reach? Yes, today is the teacher. If he is not a computer savvy, he doesn't know the full form of the OER, what is the open education resources, because he doesn't know the, the capacity of the today's cloud, maybe the YouTube channel, maybe the Google, maybe any kind of browsing of stuff. That is the open education resource, because we cannot give it the keys directly to the students. Why? Open education resource does not give you any assessment which age you are, in which location you are, in which situation you are, because all stuff, whether it's a dirty stuff, whether it's a good stuff, is available. It is a teacher's job to segregate the stuff, share with the students what exactly is meant for them. Otherwise, it is going to be a problem. That's why we say blended learning. Why blended learning? You have to teach in a class, the same times you have to teach through digital mode. This is the blended learning. I'll take up in my future slides more details about the flipped learning and MOOCs, which is just a beginning. So you should know on which topic we are going to discuss today. So we have to be inculcate something. IoT. artificial intelligence, and of course, online proctor examination. Without online proctor examination, I don't think that tomorrow's semester is going to be get completed. It's difficult to be inviting all the students back to the campuses within a 1 month and asking the 100 to sit in the same classroom where they used to be sit 100 only. Means the one bench, three guys. Where is your that physical distances? I don't understand. The whole world is using a word social distance. Why I'm saying I don't think so. If my English may be poor or maybe they don't understand the meaning of the, we don't have to maintain the social distance. We have to maintain the physical distance from the one human body to another human body. Why social distance? Social distance means you will not say hello to me, I am your society. You will not be connected with me through your WhatsApp or your Facebook or LinkedIn. You don't share my birthday wishes with me. Oh, sorry. This is the way the social, no, it's not. It should be the physical distances. But anyhow, so many government people also and news channels using a word social distance. So people have adopted it because people don't put sometimes a mind before adopting the things. Three basic pillars of the education system: curriculum, conduction, and evaluation. Dear students, and some of my friends, teachers, those are watching today's session and maybe sharing their views after my session. These three are the major pillars, and we have a challenges with these three pillars to how to go for the online. Your curriculum is already in online. You check any university of my country, any institution of my country, those are standalone. Their curriculum, their syllabi, their course, more or less is available on their website. You can access easily from there. Even you're doing some vocational training courses, so-called from NSDC, like Prime Minister Kaushal Vikas Yojana, or your NSQF, that is a National Skill Qualification Framework. It is very much available on website. So curriculum is not a challenge to be found sitting at home. Okay. Conduction, how to conduct a classes, how to reach out the student. Today, sitting at Punjab in Patiala, I could reach to you people, and many of you are from the different parts of this country, and maybe some are from outside country also, because 100 plus participants here with this channel, and maybe more than that through YouTube live, where I'm just disseminating this information. So we are conducting today this session, maybe one of these channels, today we are using Zoom, and then sometimes a Google Meet or a free conference call. Most of them are free, open source. It is only my teachers' learning tools who will help them. Today's a learner, to whom you call learner, I call his teacher. I daily go in the class with this mindset. 60 young teachers are sitting waiting for me to teach me something, and I'm a learner. If I will not go with this mindset, I think I cannot make my job justified, because you people knows about the latest. I'll give you a simple example. If I'll buy this Apple phone, and when I brought it to my home, I just kept on the table and I just went to the washroom, although it was a new. Within 10 minutes, when I came back, my son was able to tell me all the features existing in this cell phone. He's a school going. How he can? Did he done any BTech or MTech in mobile communication? Curiosity. The young minds are always the curious to understand the new technology. So always we should not feel shy to learn the things from them. So these kind of the tools can be very much utilized. I'm talking about this Microsoft Teams, the amazing tool. You conduct any kind of sessions, webinars, virtual classrooms, and of course evaluation. Say namaste. So new tool, by Government of India, the video conference tool. Say namaste. So very much is going to be already, I think for the Android, it's published. For the iOS, it is going to be there. And you can, otherwise Skype is there, Zoom is there, and many more applications are there. I have good number of applications to discuss, but the question is how my teachers will make use of it in that way, and who will teach them to be use this. Of course they are learners, because teachers are biggest ego is they will not have to understand how to go through the teacher, because teacher is asking very first, oh sir, how will take attendance? They will not have to understand how to go to the teacher, because teacher is asking very first, oh sir, how will take attendance? My dear, attendance is there today. Whoever is attending the session, I think the organizers will come to know when you got login and when you got logged out. Even in this session is going to be get recorded, and tomorrow those could not be joined in time or could not be joined due to some power failure or internet problem, they can have this recording later on. Of course, you will be having a hand raising today. You'll be having some questions and queries after my session when I'm going to be get complete. And of course, on the chat box, you can write something for me. Maybe the greetings, maybe a feedback. It can be positive, can be negative, whatever it may be so. And of course, screen sharing. I shared screen. The organizers given me right. Tomorrow I can give this screen sharing to my learners and they can make use of it. This is the what the today's technology. What else you are asking? Okay, you are asking for some assignments and tutorials and quizzes to be get shared. Go to the Google Classroom, go to the Microsoft Teams, go to the Turnitin. Of course, you want a board. Yes, there is a Microsoft Whiteboard. Microsoft Whiteboard is an amazing tool. Again, open source, can be shareable, can be in a trial version, and you can write, you can disseminate, you can prepare any kind of handwritten notes, drawings. I still remember a time of my schooling, the teacher of mathematics came in a one day and he was writing so many equations of trigonometry. So trigonometry, sine A plus B, sine A minus B, blah, 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 blah. He wanted to tell us what is happening. By the time he completed the blackboard writing, we were just watching his backside. The bell rings and he went. Another social study teacher came and he just rubbed the blackboard of the 60 minutes job done by the previous teacher and he started his own SST stuff. Next day again, the maths teacher came and said, how I can teach? What problem? What I have written yesterday that could have to be used today, but it is not available. Yes, the days are gone. Today, whatever you are going to write with your handwriting, you can preserve for many, many years even. You can recall 5 years back what I was teaching in a class when you were there in the BTech first year, and now you're in MTech first year, and many things. Because this is the beauty of the today's digital mode of teaching and learning, and we should make understand of it. How many of the teachers are worried about their rubrics capturing. Yeah, it's very important. I think students may not be knowing about this NAC or NBA process, but many engineering institutions and arts institutions or law institutions, they have to go for the accreditation. For this accreditation, we have to have the complete students teaching learning methodology captured through rubrics, because we are not only dealing with your marks, what you are getting in the subject, what else you are learning, the counseling, that values, human values, family values, of course, market values as well as. So these all rubrics are going to be captured with these tools. How to develop the lectures, so-called massive open online courses. So teachers can use this kind of studios, but it's complete studio, although it's a software, although it's a free, you have to spend some time. You have to become before the computer. You sit there, open the help menu, do some small things rather spending a time on a WhatsApp, on a Facebook or other things. You do. It is your liking. We never ask you to be your passion to be keep behind. Your passion should be always with you, but you have to maintain your timings. The time management is the most important management lesson in this world. Those can manage the time, they can manage the whole world. I believe, I feel. So managing a mind and managing a time. If these two tools are with you, nobody can make you to be sit at the last bench. You always will be the first in every kind of race which you want to be run. So who will teach them these kind of things? I think the students should take a call, because you are doing an internship. Internship does mean that you are internally, you are enhancing something, you are inculcating something. If you will not use it for the others, what is the use of this learning the technology? Because you are going through with this process of 25 days. So the different speakers will be coming and sharing their knowledge and technology, and you are making notes of it. You are preserving the recording of the sessions. Please make use of it for your society and at least for your teachers. If you want to give some return gift to your teachers, please teach them some new technology, maybe through online. Sir, I will teach you how to come before camera, how to create a MOOC, sir. I will do animation for you, sir. I will prepare a PPT for you, sir. Because these kind of things, because you are a young mind, you can help a lot to your teachers. And this is one of the best, I think, return gift you can give it to your teachers through this mode. Why I'm saying, because the AI is going to be in a big role for this education sector in India. So the role of AI in outcome-based education system, just see the data. I'm not going to be read it out, and you can see from my screen itself. Just I want to share one thing: 2 billion plus USD AI in Indian education market by 2023. Who will do this business? All my digital entrepreneurs, all my young passed out students, those are going to be passed out this year, next year, and next year. It is a material whether you are passing from BA, BSc, BCom, or BTech, because AI is not only the property right of computer science and engineering students. Sorry, it is a tool. It is a tool. Anybody can get learning this tool with any kind of courses available online or maybe offline. You can learn it. It is a technology, you should learn it. Why I'm saying, just see, My today's a teacher is looking for something voice assistance, and it can be helped through the AI. Why I'm showing this logo here? Because I'm a member of UNO for SDG 4, Sustainable Development Goal 4 by United Nations of Organization. I'm representing India. So this is the 2030 vision policy by UNO, which has to be involved for all the countries, and for which we have mentioned already the ICT enabled classroom means through voice. Today I'm discussing here. Many of the learners may not be comfortable with my English or with my language through which I'm teaching. So they want some translation. AI can give the voice translation, maybe in Hindi, maybe in Marathi, maybe in Gujarati. You want something else to be get preserved for my today's session, or your voice assistance will help you to read out the content. Because some of my blind friends, although they are listening me, but they want to be understand what exactly written on the PPT, what I'm showing. So their voice assistant is going to be help a lot to them to be read out the content, what exactly written on the screen. Facial recognition. Do you think that tomorrow you are going to be easily mark your attendance, although your, the face is covered with the mask? Yes, face is covered with the mask, so attendance cannot be possible. But with the AI, this facial recognitions can be done, and all the attendance can be marked, and students can easily attend their classes, whether it's online, whether it's offline. And this is going to be done through artificial intelligence enabled with the biometrics and cameras installed in many of the schools and colleges. Emotional and movement monitoring for better classroom dynamics. I'll tell you the story. uh, Many times we find in every class, and you must be having the same experience, one or two students are like a Tare Zameen Par. I think you have seen this movie Tare Zameen Par, and this is very touching, heart-touching movie, and I have seen many times to refresh my mind and to retain my ego side. Because every class we find some slow learners due to some reasons, maybe not a family support, maybe some other kind of domestic violence, or their brain functioning is not as per the today's young mind. So can we stay for them? Can we have a pause in the class? The whole class got irritated. Sir, why he's asking again and again same sentence which we have written at 2 minutes back and 3 minutes back you dictated well. Sir, why he? Sir, he's creating all times. He's writing slowly and he's asking. उसको भी तो साथ लेके चलना है ना. उसको छोड़ देंगे क्या अकेला इस भीड़ में? तो क्या कर सकता है यहाँ पर? AI is going to make the very important role. They are capturing your gestures and postures in the class to your movement. So teacher will come to know which students needs a first bench sitting, a second bench sitting, how I should spend my extra time with this particular learners. Those are shy to ask the question in the class, but they are not understanding what exactly I'm teaching through my blackboard. So these all kind of movements can make my whole class learning all together in an equilibrium way. This is the most important thing. So that's what the emotional and movement monitoring for the better classroom dynamics is going to be helped. Okay, what else the AI? Yes, one more topic. Yes, automated data analytics and cognitive insights for the complex solutions. What is this? What I'm saying? Yes, many times we go through the topic and some particular word of English we do not know the synonyms, synonyms, or maybe in my local language or regional language meaning. I should ask for my automated data because I can do some, automated tagging. You know what kind of tagging? When I was in a school, I used to put a star on some question when teacher says, ये क्वेश्चन ध्यान से पढ़ना जे एग्जाम में आ सकता है. बस टीचर ने कहा हमने स्टार डालना ऊपर बिंदी डाल देनी कि बेटा लास्ट टाइम पे जाते समय मैंने उसको पढ़ के जाना है. और 11th आवर स्कैनिंग गिव्स यू 50 मार्क्स एक्स्ट्रा ऑलवेज. जो लास्ट के टाइम पे जो रजिस्टर ऐसे ऐसे लड़कियां खास करके नोट्स ऐसे ऐसे कर रही होती है ना सेंटर में अंदर जाने से पहले, सर 2 मिनट, सर 2 मिनट, सर 1 मिनट, अरे बेटा पेपर बांट रहे हैं अंदर आ जाओ, सर 1 मिनट, क्या करना है? बस ये एक पेज पढ़ना है, जैसे ये आ ही गया है पेपर में. अब क्या करते हैं? अब स्टूडेंट को जैसे ही पता चला कि इस वीडियो में, इस नोट्स में ये चीज इंपॉर्टेंट है, वो उसको जियो टैग करवा देता है, वो उसको ऑटो टैग करवा देता है. तो ऑटोमेटिकली वन डे बिफोर द एग्जामिनेशन योर AI विल हेल्प यू. डियर प्लीज गेट अप, go through with these contents. Oh, he's opening for you. You just have to go through with this and go to the class and smash your paper, but not in that vomiting style, by understanding style. I hate the vomiting in exam. Rather, we should understand the concepts. Why you are here today? I think you understand more what exactly I meant to say. So more you learn, I think more you see. It is to you. Same I for the teachers. I think many of you may read Hindi. यहाँ पर एक मैसेज देना चाह रहा हूं मैं आपको. इस छोटी सी बच्ची को साथ में उसने अपने छोटे भाई को गोद में उठा रखा है. इसके पास एजुकेशन भी नहीं है, इसके पास पैसा भी नहीं है, लेकिन इसके पास एक समझदारी है कि मुझे सुरक्षित रहना है. लाचारी कितनी भी हो, समझदारी खत्म नहीं होनी चाहिए. बट वाई टुडे टीचर्स आर वेल इक्विप्ड विद बेस्ट डिग्रीज ऑफ दिस कंट्री, दे आर डॉक्टरेट, दे हैव ऑल काइंड ऑफ बुक्स एट देयर, दे हैव ऑल काइंड ऑफ इंटरनेट फैसिलिटीज. सो देन हाउ दे कैन बी हेल्पलेस? वो क्यों ऐसा बोल देते हैं कि सर हम ऑनलाइन टीचिंग नहीं करवा सकते? अरे ऐसा क्यों बोल रहे हो भाई? ऐसा मत बोलो. आप ऑनलाइन करवा सकते हो. आप एक बार आगे एक कदम बढ़ाओ, 3 कदम स्टूडेंट्स चल के आएंगे, वो आपको बता दें कि सर कैसे कनेक्ट करना है, कैसे सामने बात रखनी है, पीपीटीज कैसे बनानी है. दे कैन हेल्प यू लॉट, बट वी शुड कम फॉरवर्ड. वी शुड कम. सो डिजिटल लर्निंग इज द फ्यूचर एंड वी हैव टू बी. एंड आई विल टेल यू वन थिंग, chalk and duster cannot be replaced from our life. So please make in mind, I am a very much advocacy of this online training because I am the founder director of SWAM. That is the world's largest MOOCs platform, and many of you must be knowing as wayam.gov.in, through which you can earn your choice-based credit system. 20 credits you can earn from SWAM platform by Government of India, whether it's engineering, whether it's humanities, whether it's social sciences. From 9th standard till PhD, we having all programs available, courses available on SWAM. I think more than 1 crore of learners already available on SWAM, and many universities taking benefit of this SWAM platform nowadays very much. So this is the digital mode, but the chalk and duster has to be remain in our life. Why I'm just advocating the OER? Reason is very simple. Today I have given this session. It is going to be get recorded in a YouTube. You can reuse it. You can revise as and when you want to be. Oh, you want to add something in it, maybe some subtitles, maybe in Hindi or maybe in Telugu or maybe in French. Why? You want to redistribute to your friends, your colleagues, your relatives. If you find some content is good, you can cut the content and you can share, or you can make use content for your presentation because you can retain it for the long period. This is the beauty of the digital footprints, and those cannot be deleted. What I spoken today, it will be going to be a live even my after age. कहते हैं ना, जिंदगी के साथ भी, जिंदगी के बाद भी. एक बार आपका सेशन रिकॉर्ड हो गया. अभी मुझे एक चीज छोटी सी बताइए. अभी पिछले महीने हम सब बहुत दुखी थे. हमारे ऋषि कपूर जी हमारे बीच में नहीं रहे, हमारे इरफान खान जी हमारे बीच में नहीं रहे, तो लोग बहुत सैड सैड ट्वीट्स डाल रहे थे. मुझे ये नहीं समझ आ रही थी. मैं उनसे ये जानना चाह रहा हूँ, वो गए कहाँ हैं? वो तो कहीं नहीं गए. मैं उनसे सबसे पूछना चाहता हूँ कि आप ऋषि कपूर जी के साथ कब घर में बैठ के उनके साथ ब्रेकफास्ट करके आए थे, जो फिजिकली आपको मिले हो और आप आज उनको एब्सेंस महसूस कर रहे हैं? अरे भाई, मैं जब से पैदा हूँ मैं ऋषि कपूर जी को तब से जानता हूँ और अभी भी जानता हूँ. आज फिर मैं अगर नोट आउट 102 देखूंगा तो ऋषि कपूर जी मेरे सामने है. बिकॉज ऑल माई सेलिब्रिटीज आर कनेक्टेड विद मी थ्रू माई स्क्रीन ओनली, एंड दे आर वेरी मच अलाइव. कौन कह रहा है कि दिलीप कुमार आज नहीं है? कौन कह रहा है कि हमारे पृथ्वीराज चौहान आज नहीं है? अरे सब है ना. वो भी स्विच ऑन करो यूट्यूब पे, आपके सामने आ जाएंगे, वो प्रकाशित हो जाएंगे. फिजिकली तो आप वैसे भी नहीं उनको नहीं कभी मिले थे. आई डोंट थिंक फिजिकली अमिताभ बच्चन के साथ आप ब्रेकफास्ट करने वाले हैं. ओके, सम यू मे बी लकी टू बी हैव दिस काइंड ऑफ प्रिविलेज, बट नॉट ऑल. सो आप ऐसा क्यों सोच लेते हैं? ऐसा मत सोचिए. आपका टीचर ने अगर आपको कंटेंट दिया तो टीचर आपके सामने रात को 11 बजे उठ के आ रहा है आपके लैपटॉप पे. ये टीचर पे डिपेंड करता है कि वो किस बॉडी लैंग्वेज के सामने आपके सामने आ रहा है. व्हाट कंटेंट ही इज गोइंग टू ब्रिंग बिफोर यू. Okay, I'll take my context. So this is the flip learning, which I was discussing more. I think I have to maintain the timing limits also because the time session was given for 45 minutes, but my session is going to be bit 60 minutes. Please excuse me. I'm sorry because the content is like this, and I'm sure that you will be like to be have the whole content through me. So the flip learning is a mode through which the teacher has to first share the content, what exactly he's going to deliver in the class, maybe in offline or maybe in online mode. The students should know the PPTs and the e-content or maybe the e-books or e-notes, maybe handwritten, scanned, because teacher have a one perception mind, because every teacher has a one mind. But the 60 different minds, when we'll go through the content, I think they can have the more queries, learning, or extensions of that topic. When you will discuss in the class, first 20 minutes, let the teacher to speak out. Next 20 minutes, let the students to get the chintan and manthan. That is called brainstorming. This is what we have to do. Last 20 minutes, let the teachers and students to be get collectively anything new is expressing or surfacing, it should make a note of it. I think it's a beauty. Who said the Ohm's law is going to get changed? I studied Ohm's law from one book. I should not carry the same book in a class. Why? because that book was written in somewhere 1940. I'm talking about B.L. Threja. It's one of the great author of my electrical engineering. So I should not carry, because that time Ohm's law was failed on diodes and transistors. The same thing written in this. But today Ohm's law may fail on CNT, because CNT was not get invented at that time when that author was writing a book. So carrying a book in a class, I think you are going to be with the stale food serving in a plate. No, that should not be there. Always we go for the latest contents, maybe from SWAM, maybe from Khan Academy, maybe from Crossera, maybe from edX and many platforms. This is called a blended. Blended means today we are here with the virtual learning platform. Yes, we are here. Inquiry project based learning. Yes, because you have selected from different domain. They are not from one university. I am not from Maharaja Swaraji University, but I am still teaching on the behalf of the same university to the all the interns. Why? Because we have connected. This is called a technology integration. So they have connected me through mobile, through laptop, through my LinkedIn. So that is the global connections we made it. And sometimes we play games like Kahoot or Google Classroom. So we do conduct the quizzes with the gamification, and students are learning like this way. Direct instructions. Today, if I'll give a direct instruction to someone, I think you can take happily, because nobody is watching someone. The peers are sitting at their home and nobody knows to whom I'm saying on a chat box. I can do a private chat. But in a class, if I have to ask someone, Dinesh, mind your language. Dinesh, keep quiet. So Dinesh will feel, sir, why you scolded in front of all my friends? My girlfriend is also sitting in the class. You scolded me, sir. Sorry, sir, I will not your class take tomorrow because you scolded. This is sensitivity of today's learner. But on the online teaching, if I am doing the private chat, Ramesh, why your assignment is still pending? Ramesh, why you are not opening my video from last 2 days? You are not watching my lecture. That's it. Ramesh knows, teacher knows. No need to be tell the others. This is called a direct instructions and peer-to-peer coaching. Today you write something on a chat box. Before I will reply, I think your other one partner who's watching your question can, अरे ये सर से क्यों पूछ रहे हो पाइथन के बारे में, मैं बताता हूँ ना कहाँ जाके करनी है, ये लो लिंक. अरे वाह, मेरा काम तो आपने कर दिया. This is called peer-to-peer coaching and focus on mastery. Why they have selected Dr. Manna all the way from the so many teachers available along with the Mr. Punjabi and director of this institution? They thought, I think Dr. Manna is a one suitable person because we are focusing on a mastery of the online teaching education. So Dr. Manna is being a SWAYAM founder, so we should invite. This is a way. For the online, you go for the content, your course, whether it's available on a Coursera or edX or Udacity or a SWAYAM, because you are going for a mastery. That is a blended learning. So offline, online matching is going to be together to make it a great sense. I just wanted to be explain it and more in this slide, and I think you have already clicked the picture from your mobiles for this screen which I'm showing, so you can go through later on to be understand more. Massive open online courses for which I'm talking about SWAM and other courses. There are 4 quadrants. The first quadrant is I'm speaking, you are listening to me, you're watching my face. I purposely open my camera because I want to show my body language, because today I'm ready to teach you. Otherwise I'm at home. I should not be take bath. I should be having sitting in a very zigzag manner. Does it look nice? If I'm teaching my 100 plus students or maybe 1000 plus students and they are just watching me, I should have the same body language which I'm supposed to be having in my classroom or in an auditorium when I'm supposed to be conducting these kind of sessions. So this is one. The second is I'm showing the PPT. This is my e-content. This my PPT is going to give you the new journey. Why? I want to keep your eyes busy. I want to keep your ears busy. I want to keep your hands busy for writing a notes. That's it. This is makes an interactive session. I assure you, not this much interaction you can have in a class. I'll tell you. In a hundreds class, when you are sitting in the last bench, even you play on your mobile, the teacher, it's very difficult. But here, without seeing even a first bench guy, I think you are equally attentive to me because my content is important. My speech is important. My PPT is important. And of course, you know that this session is going to be get important. So the importance is created by a teacher. If you are bringing some old dirty content in the class, what you will, sir, ये तो notes में लिखा ही हुआ है, sir, हम वहाँ से पढ़ लें. कुछ नया तो बताइए ना, sir, because we are sitting here for 75% attendance, sir, just not watching your face. This is what today, that this is the mindset. That this is the truth. If teacher is coming with the latest content, with the same body language, who will miss the class? Even you said no attendance, still they will come. अपनी क्लास छोड़िए, दूसरी क्लास के बच्चे भी आके सुनते हैं. सर, कम से कम आपको सुनने आए हैं, सर, आप बात करते हो ना, बहुत अच्छा लगता है, हम आपको सुन के चले जाएंगे, अटेंडेंस नहीं चाहिए. Yes, do this experiment sometimes and you will get these kind of assignments. These are number of MOOCs platforms. किसने कहा कि एक है? अनेक हैं. और एक चीज मैं बताऊं, MOOCs की सबसे बड़ी परिभाषा, कंटेंट इज टोटली फ्री. Whatever you want, your cup of tea, you choose it. Content is free. You want the certification, then only you have to pay a fee. Like Crosshair have their own fee, the IDEX own their fee, but SWAM is again free. You have to pay 1100. You will get reimbursement if you are from the system. You will get it back the moment you are going to appear for examination. And I think till date, the government of India made it free for our learners. Those are from the UGC system or AICT system. And in India, all the campuses are either UGC approved or AICT approved. So you need not to worry for joining with this. So all this Canvas, Sky, Emodo, VisIQ, all these are the MOOCs platforms available. You can do any skill learning, knowledge-based learning. Why? You must laugh. Reaction of the class topper when the backbenchers give a right answer sometimes. It happens, it happens. अरे इसने कैसे जवाब दे दिया? मैं तो इस क्लास की टॉपर हूँ, मैम की फास्ट, मैं तो फेवरेट स्टूडेंट हूँ, सभी आंसर के जवाब मुझे देने हैं। भाई तुमने तो देने हैं मिस XYZ। तुम जब यहाँ से पास आउट करोगी, तुम अमेरिका उड़ जाओगी H1B वीजा लेके, हिंदुस्तान तो हम ही चलाने वाले हैं। कभी कभी बैक बेंचर जवाब दे देते हैं और कभी ये भी हो जाता है, व्हाट इज दिस, द रिएक्शन ऑफ द बैक बेंचर्स व्हेन द टीचर आस्क्स देम टू सिट इन फ्रंट ऑफ द बेंच। यस इट हैपेंस। तो ये चीजें आज मुझे बताइए, आई एम हियर बिफोर द सेशन, एनीबडी सिटिंग ऑन द फर्स्ट बेंच, anybody sitting on the last bench? Everybody sitting wherever they want to sit. And for me, you all are equally. I doesn't know your religion, your caste, your color, your level of poverty and your richness. That is the beauty of the online teaching. Teacher is totally secular to teach in the class without get biased with any kind of these kind of things. और ये एक सच है, इसको आप मान लीजिए, the truth of the school life. A first bench student knows the answer of every problem, but the last bench student knows how to face every problem. Both way. मुसीबत में आने पे भी, पकड़े जाने पे भी। और आज हमारे देश में भी ये ज्यादा काम कर रहे हैं, because toppers sometimes enjoy their foreign trips and the foreign job assignments, but my last bencher, maybe the average engineer, the average graduate guy, he's going for the MSMEs. He's working for even 10,000 rupees per month or 15,000 rupees plus. This is called Make in India. आज हम बात कर रहे हैं आत्मनिर्भर भारत की। आत्मनिर्भर भारत को बनाने के लिए मुझे फर्स्ट बेंच वाला भी चाहिए, मुझे लास्ट बेंच वाला भी चाहिए। फर्स्ट बेंच वाले को बोलूंगा कि अगर तू टॉपर है तो तू इन्वेंट कर, लास्ट बेंच वाले को बोलूंगा तो अपनी जुगाड़ टेक्नोलॉजी से इसको बना, इस तरह का वेंटिलेटर बना के लेके आ, ऐसी वैक्सीनेशन तैयार करके लेके आ, ऐसे सैनिटेशन चैम्बर बना के लेके आ, मेरे हिंदुस्तान के 130 करोड़ जनता को सेव करके दिखा। रोज मर रहे हैं, हमें बचाना है। सो एवरीबडी हैज टू डू समथिंग। दिस इज द बेस्ट वे ऑफ द एजुकेशन। मैं आपको कोविड-20 एंटीवायरस देके जा रहा हूँ। कोविड-19 दिया चाइना ने, जिसको आपने वायरस का नाम दे रखा है एंटीवायरस। माई सी इज नॉट द कोरोना, माई सी इज द कनेक्टिविटी। लेट एवरी टीचर टू बी गेट कनेक्टेड विद द लर्नर्स। ओपन सोर्स ऑफ एजुकेशन प्लेटफॉर्म जो मैंने आज आपको दिखाए, वर्चुअल क्लासरूम टीचिंग जो मैंने आज आपको बताई, इंटरफेस विद द ऐप बेस्ड इवैल्यूएशन क्यों नहीं कर सकते? काहूत से जुड़ो, गूगल क्लासरूम से जुड़ो। देयर आर सो मेनी different apps available. Digital mode of teaching and learning, you have to change your mindset. So this is my COVID-20 mantra. If every teacher and learner is going to take up this, I think we are going to be passed with this bad situation, because education is not a learning of facts but it's a training of the mind to think. मुझे सिर्फ आपका थॉट प्रोसेस पॉजिटिव करना है और बड़ा करना है, मुझे आपको रटाना नहीं है। आई डोंट हैव टू मेक यू टू बी जस्ट बाय हार्ट माय टॉपिक्स, कंटेंट्स, ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला। क्यों? रिमेंबरिंग इज नॉट ओनली द मंत्र ऑफ लर्निंग। जस्ट सी, बचपन में क्या हुआ आपके साथ, जब मेरे साथ, व्हेन आई वाज अ चाइल्ड आई यूज्ड टू फॉरगेट। मामा ने क्या बोला? रिमेंबर रिमेंबर रिमेंबर। आज जब मैंने सब कुछ रिमेंबर कर लिया, उसने मेरे साथ ये किया, उसने मेरे साथ वो किया, नाउ यू आर सेइंग लर्न टू फॉरगेट, मूव अहेड। अरे ये क्या हो रहा है? तब कहते हो रिमेंबर, अब कहते हो फॉरगेट। तो ऐसे कंफ्यूजन से बाहर आ जाओ, because remembering is only the one first component in my Bloom's taxonomy. In Bloom taxonomy, remembering of only facts. In today's presentation, if I'll ask you what is the date the UNESCO came up with the first statement, that is the remembering part, sir, 27th March 2020. Yes, remembering the figures, remembering the places, remembering the nouns, more than sufficient. The rest is understanding. You please understand what exactly I wanted to convey with you today. Do you apply today after my session? Open the laptops, go to the Google Classroom, these kind of tools. How the server is saying, how you analyze it yourself. You evaluate whether this tool is your cup of tea or not. You evaluate. Then you tomorrow you will be start creating your own content. Why not that today's the learners can create a small YouTube channels or put some small learning to YouTube TikTok something. how to use a Google Classroom for today's teacher, for a classroom teaching. Amazing. You can create a 5 minutes video, 10 minutes video, and you see how it's going to be get work. Because I just want to say my teachers and my learners, don't burn your opportunities. Today, you may be uncomfortable. You have your TV sets with you, you have your mobile, internet, of course, Maggie, all kind of things at home because you are with family, salaries coming in your account, or maybe sometimes facing some problem with the liquidity also. But still, you are in a comfortable zone. Don't burn this. This is the right time. Put your mind for something to be create something. You're doing internship because after the session you will be free, the whole day free, because attending a session is not making a sense of an internship until unless you create something out of it. That's what the technology will not replace the teachers, but the teachers who use the technology will definitely replace those are not going to use these technologies. So teachers, be careful. You are not going to be replaced by technology, but your friends only. Those are going to be tech savvy. So whatever I have told today, it is your perspective. Out of these four scenarios, you think which particular domain you like it. There is a one tree, you want to make a furniture out of it, or you want a small goal like cutting a woods and today you burn it as a fuel in your kitchen, or you want to make it for your future preservation of the wood cakes, or you want to make more trees from these trees to make the universe happy and calm. It is your perception. All the 100 listeners or maybe 100 plus listeners through YouTube will be having a different perception for my today's teaching. I'm sure about it. That's why they will come with their feedback, and I want everybody's feedback. Before your feedback, just go with this. Our Modi ji also says we should be go in the green zone. I think we are in the red zone. Most of us, including me, may be in the red zone. That is a comfortable zone. We feel safe and controlled. When you go for the orange zone, we feel fear, excuses, self-confidence losing. Then we start learning, we deal with the challenges, acquiring some new skills. And ultimate is the green zone, that is called your growth zone. Find the purpose, live the dreams, set your new goals, conquer something. This is what it is you to decide. Everybody must be knowing in which particular zone they are. आपको ये बात आरोग्य सेतु नहीं बताएगी, ये आपको अपने मन से पूछनी पड़ेगी। आरोग्य सेतु ये बताएगी कि कोरोना के कौन से जोन में है, लेकिन ये आपको खुद बताना पड़ेगा, पूछना पड़ेगा। अगर ये सारा कुछ कर लें, पूछ लें, तो मुझे, अगर आप डिजिटल एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप जानना चाहते हैं, हाउ टू स्टे पॉजिटिव कोविड जानना चाहते हैं, आप यूट्यूब पे चले जाएं। It's my channel because I can come only for one session, but many more sessions you can take from YouTube free of cost. So just use it. You want to give some feedback to me for today's session, of course, you can join my Facebook page. That is Dr. Manpreet Manna, because I want your feedback. Without your feedback, I cannot improve myself because I'm not a perfect. Nobody can be perfect in this universe, but we can keep improving ourselves with this kind of learners. Those are here today to listening. So now I just hand over to the organizers for the question answer sessions for today. Thank you very much for patient listening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Unnati Divani, unmute yourself, please.